Hola, mi amigo, amiga.
Konnichiwa.
I slipped a bit of Hebrew in there. So in case you're wondering, it is 2:20 in the morning, which explains why we have to be this quiet.
Do that.
Because I landed on my bed.
But it's a phone. Bum 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 bum.
Girls, if you've ever wondered, this is what guys do at sleepovers. Did I keep that in?
Yes. It's like clapping, like but your thumb is up. You've never done that before?
No.
Okay.
So I've cut out most of it, but 8 minutes into recording, and we still have not even scratched the surface. We haven't even begun talking about what we're going to talk about. So let's talk about that. Pet peeves.
Oh yeah.
Like personal space. So it's gonna seem weird, but I thought I could lick you. That's what ran through my mind.
I love it.
La 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 la.
La 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 la.
We harmonized.
I think
A little. Okay, so let's actually talk about it now. Pet peeves. Go.
One pet peeve that I have is when people don't use their blinkers when they're driving. Because you know that thing is there for a reason. Like when you're driving and you're like, oh, you know what? I know in my mind that I want to take a left, but just in case there are people behind me that don't know what's in my mind, I'm going to signal them so that it flashes and I'm going to go to the left.
Contrast that to what happens when you don't use your blinker.
I'm a jerk. I'm not going to use my blinker. I'm going to go left and see what happens.
Ow. We smacked hands.
See what happens? You smack hands. You know the joke about the car accident where one went this way and the other went that way and
Yeah. See, why doesn't the universe work whenever you slap somebody instead of like, which sounds kind of harsh, it's just a little.
or even better, like a boing. Of course, then everybody would go everywhere slapping everyone at all times.
It'd be like, without actually breathing air out, I make the sound hoink. First, you have to do that. It's like you push your tongue from the back to the front, and then you smack when you're moving your tongue right before it hits the front.
Pet peeve number 2. Well, number 1 for you.
When I have been saving food for a long time, and somebody gets in and eats it. Earlier yesterday, I had this bagel that I've been saving forever, and turns out my little sister decided, you know what would taste really good right now? Something that there's only one of in the house. Bagel. Chris's bagel. I guess regular human beings don't like this, but I can't stand it. Does that count as a pet peeve?
Yeah.
Okay.
That does not work.
Pet peeve number 2 for you. I'm thinking.
When people don't use jump cuts while I'm thinking.
You do your thing. I'm just gonna be like Orlando blooming in the background. Okay, I'm gonna start getting concerned for you. Are you okay? Your face is beet red.
Is it? Okay.
Okay, I've finished Legolasing. Legolasing. Is it that funny? Maybe
Okay.
the fact that it is 2:30 a.m.
Yeah. I know. I have plenty of pet peeves. It's just one of those things where like you can't think of
How
it
about
at
when
the
someone
moment.
says they have OCD?
Oh.
Boom. It just opened up the floodgates.
Okay.
I can't see you at all. It's kind of weird.
Ow. What's that doing in your room?
I just feel like I look pretty in it.
These.
There's a thumbnail. I'm totally leaning against you with all my weight. So.
Oh, really?
Well, not all my weight, but like
was-
enough to where
yeah.
if you pulled away, I would have fallen over.
I guess you could call that, dang it! No, well, I guess you could call that a dangerous way to live. No.
That's bad.
Yeah, I know. You know what another pet peeve of mine is? Terrible puns.
was our one take.
We're gonna use it. We're gonna use it. So, you learn something new every day. Tearing paper isn't as easy as it looks, kids. Stay safe. Hard work. Lots of time, effort, blood, sweat, and tears. Just
Lots of
kidding.
fun.
None of the blood. Except when I cut my finger on it. And this is...
I'm gonna piddle.
done piddly. He's just laying on the floor. Curled up in the fetal position.
I'm a mature, responsible human being.
Sorry, was that out loud?
Something you have to know about me is when I laugh to a certain amount, my entire body goes limp for a second.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but is it not true?
It's true.
It's fun to pun.
Yeah.
A pet peeve.
Another one. Part something.
Ooh, I'm thinking.
Well, I just got another pet peeve. Let's get down to business.
Let's defeat those Huns.
Ready? These are my toes.
This next bit is dedicated to a certain friend of ours, and you know who you are.
You do. Let's get down to business to defeat the puns. While he's still thinking of a pet peeve, I'm just gonna add in one, is when someone's angry at me, and to express their anger, they ball up their hand into a fist and apply it to my face in a repetitive manner. That's like a super big pet peeve of mine.
You, Andrew, we need to talk. Staring contest, go. Oh, dang, I should have. Ow, I lose. For the longest time, I thought they were pronounced fingers.
Fingers.
Because they grabbed things. I guess.
I
They were
guess.
fingers.
I'm like typing on a really weird keyboard.
Ew,
Type in the
whiskers.
comments.
Type six.
Oh, are these whiskers now?
Welcome
It's
to our friendship.
3 a.m.
You should be scared. You should be calling a mental hospital.
No, you shouldn't. Chris, this is the internet. Some people take things way too seriously. Honestly, I feel like I'm too white to cuss anyway. I've been browsing, inspecting X-Men comics, and collecting pens in my pocket. I must protect my ergonomic keyboard. Never leaves me bored. Shopping line for deals on some writable media. I edit Wikipedia. Memorize the Holy Grail really well. I'm gonna recite right now. Have you ROTFLOL? I got a business doing websites. When a friend snips some code, who do they call? I do HTML for them all. Even I'm nerdy in the extreme and whiter than sour cream. I was in AV Club and Glee Club and even the chess team. The only question I ever thought was hard was, do I like Kirk or do I like Picard? Spend every weekend at the Renaissance Fair. Got my name on my underwear. No, I didn't.
So
I got it right.
That was good.
Party in the CIA. So up grab my handcuffs, my cyanide pills, my classified dossier. Shredding the files like yeah. Brainwashing moles like yeah. I memorized all the enemy spies that gotta neutralize today. Yeah, 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 yeah. It's a party in the CIA.
I use so little air when doing that that I'm basically holding my breath the entire time.
Huh.
This is just the air that fits in my mouth.
We're talking about pet peeves.
Oh, another pet peeve. When people pretend to be really good at something that they're... For example, can I go there? Photographers.
Oh. Hey man, I'm just gonna pull out my little phone right here and take a really awesome picture of this thing.
Cell phone photos I'm kind of okay with because they're cell phone photos, they're not expected to be great. It's when the person has a Rebel with the flash on, the on-camera flash on, trying to take a picture like this. Let's not even go there, okay? Here's another one. When people make food with tomatoes in it.
Wow.
Princess Indiana Jones. Once again, we've got like 2 pet peeves.
Yeah.
I don't think this episode is really about pet peeves anymore.
It's really not.
It's not. It's just about like
Cool hats.
awesome umbrellas.
And eye contact.
Excuse me.
It was like a 3, man.
That was pretty bad. So your turn, I think, to come up with a final
Final.
peeve.
Final pet peeve. When... Okay. I've been guilty of this, though. When there are, like, large groups of friends that go to a movie theater and are really loud.
I know
Like-
exactly what you're referring to.
No one likes you, but I love doing it.
See, that's why it's nice whenever you go to, like, one of those theaters where, like, it's completely empty.
Yeah.
Because then
Like-
you can put your feet up on the seat, you can
Stretch
talk,
out.
you can talk back. You know how nice it is to talk back to the actors in a movie theater?
But yeah, like you can choose where you want to sit and you don't have to like worry about switching seats if you want to or anything like
Sit
that.
where you wanna sit. I don't know.
Oh, what's that tune from?
Brave.
I was thinking
The
of like...
Maccabees did a cover of it.
Oh, okay. I was thinking of a crazy red-haired Scottish princess, but okay. Merida.
Oh.
Yeah,
Oh,
there you go.
that. You'll never be a Viking, hiccup.
What I don't get is that Vikings were Danish, so why do they have a Scottish accent?
I figured rather than tripping over one of the gazillion power cables we have
slam
running
into the
over my
wall.
feet. Yeah, I'll just pick up my feet and walk into the wall because it will be there for me.
It's never gonna give you up. Never gonna let you down. He like totally does that though. And he does it with such a like, you know,
I'm cool.
like, yeah, like I'm really never gonna give you up from any other guy.
Didn't expect to get rickrolled on this video, now did ya? But it happened. Guess what I just chose to do again? That's gonna wake my brother up. Just about an hour we've been recording.
Yeah. Future Chris has a lot of work to do.
Yeah, future Chris wants to slap me in the face. Ow! The spider. Even the smallest bite from Arachnus Deathicus will instantly paralyze you. Ah! And I love you, random citizen.
You breathe like really loudly when you're not thinking about it.
I'm like-
Speaking of movies, I'll be like sitting next to him, and during like a really intense, quiet, suspenseful part of the movie, I just hear.
Bananas! I don't even know where that came from. You found it very appealing.
We saw
Kudos
those
to you, yes.
Comments.
Oh my
I think it
gosh.
was-
I can't believe we missed that.
I know.
Like,
At least
you when you said it, I when I heard it, I when I was editing it.
Yeah.
I think that was Laura.
Okay.
Well, kudos to you. Thank you for pointing that out. We saw that. I'm sorry for all the puns I missed. This isn't even pun diddly. This is done piddly. Okay, so is that your pet peeve? My turn?
What was
My
it
pet
again?
peeve.
Oh yeah, the movies.
My pet peeve-sicle.
Final pet peeve of the video.
A major pet peeve of mine is when, like, I put my complete trust in somebody and they just let me down. Like, now!
So we're gonna copy Marvel and have an after credit sequence.
So because you stay till after the outro, you get access to a special, like, 10-second, totally improv little skit. Ready? Ready? You're trying to sell me something and I'm a skeptical customer. Go.
Okay, you know what you want?
What do
you
I
want?
want?
Hats.
No,
so you got
I
this hat,
really don't.
You got this
I just
hat.
came into
this
the store
hat
to
is a
buy some
religious
milk.
hat. This hat is not. But this hat makes you look like Indiana Jones, and you want it now. Let me have your money.
I don't have any money. All I have is a phone.
Get out of here.
I already had a religious hat.
Man, I'm mean. I promise I don't act like this all the time.
Okay, and that happened.
That
so
happened.
Now it's his turn.
We just met each other after a long interlude, and we're either friends or enemies. I'm not sure.
Okay, okay. One of us thinks we're friends, one of us thinks we're enemies.
Yes.
This is how we should end all pun diddlies.
That is so much fun.
Yeah. Oh.
Hi.
Oh. Oh.
Yeah.
Hey, yeah, I remember you.
You do.
Yeah.
It's wonderful.
Yeah. Oh, I
Whoa.
remember you, yo. I don't act like that in real life. Do I?
We're both really mean during improv.
Best frenemies.
I don't like being this close to you.
See, when you did that, you went. I went.
I was kind of like, yeah, like,
We probably should. Yeah.
so long.
So long.
Bye. Thanks for all the fish. Are you still
What do you have to say for yourself after that?
I'm gonna need to sleep soon.
Dramatic close-up?
Dramatic. Oh, well, you're gonna zoom in. I was gonna walk in towards it.
Oh, well, you can do that too. I'm focusing. Look at those eyes.